All right, guys, I know I've been gone for 7 days, but guys, a lot of these have been happening within these last 7 days, man. I decided to go on a dating website, and yes, my voice has written down just a little bit because I don't want much people to know that I'm on a dating website in the household that I'm in. But guys, I decided to go on a dating website, and yes, I put my profile picture on there. I was looking smooth, I was looking clean, and I kid you not, I was swiping up on a lot of girls. To be honest, I was swiping blindly on the girls to the point I didn't even know what I was swiping on. I was just swiping for the fuckery of it. But in a mix of me swiping and me waiting for these last couple days to see who I matched up with, apparently my matches are nothing but fat girls. So guys, I've been a little bit depressed for these last couple days, but I'm here activated talking to you guys now. All in all, like the video, subscribe. That will make me feel a lot bit better. Happy 2025. But guys, I am talking about Islam Makhachev, and man, I think this dude is gonna be on a whole nother level. But I don't think UFC 311 is gonna be the night that you guys think it's gonna be, where the two family members go ahead and get the belt together and celebrate that UFC championship belt together. And I'm talking about Umar Nurmagomedov. He has a tough challenger in Merab Dvalishvili, and Merab is going to be an absolute angry, savage son of a bitch that wants to retain his belt. A hungry son of a bitch, I may add at that. Now, guys, let's go ahead and talk about Islam first. Now, there is no way, shape, in hell that Islam is going to go ahead and lose his belt. And I say that because I see that your favorite YouTubers, they're saying that Arman Tsarukyan is going to put on a fight against Islam, and he might put on a great fight against him, but he will never, ever beat him in a million years, guys. Islam just recently had a baby. About 10 days ago, when he dropped that interview with Demetrius Johnson, it was like 10 days ago. He just recently had a baby. So he's fighting for something, damn it. He's fighting. He knows he's a big target in the UFC. He has dudes like Ilia Topuria looking at him, Charles Oliveira looking at him. So this dude Islam Makhachev has been staying on tip-top shape, no matter if he has an injury, no matter if he's not even studying game plan for his opponent. We all know Islam will be prepared no matter what it is. And if you are going to go ahead and say that this Arman Tsarukyan guy is going to go ahead and take care of business against Islam, you're a crazy son of a bitch. Now, another thing that I was thinking about, and I don't want to go all over the place, but I really wanted to talk about Umar Nurmagomedov. We'll go back to Islam, but I really wanted to talk about Umar, and that's the real thick of it that I'm really feeling right now. Now, Umar, on the other hand, man. Now, this is how I'm feeling with Umar. And Umar, you got a tough challenger in Merab, man. A dude that we know he's going to attempt damn near 80 takedowns when it's all said and done, when the fight is over. And after he attempts those 80 takedowns, it's going to look like he's ready for another 5-round bout against another opponent. And this is who Umar is facing, man. This is not a Corey Sandhagen Umar. And I was thinking to myself, how is Umar getting this title shot so early, man? Now, Merab made a great point. Like, he doesn't deserve it. Now, I know Merab went ahead and he defeated a lot of people that was in his way, and there's not much matchups to make. But if we're going to be real, man, I feel like this is too soon for Umar, and Umar will get spoiled a loss into this moment right here. Now, granted, if you are talking about a Umar Nurmagomedov down the road with a little bit more experience fighting a Merab with some experience, maybe we have a different conversation. But I feel like the experience factor alone is going to really hurt Umar, man. Now, Umar just recently came out with the interview, and the interview just got deleted, but it reposted back onto YouTube. I believe it was Dave Okamoto. If I'm saying the name right or wrong, I really don't care. But I believe it was him. And then he, in the interview, explained that he had a broken arm, and then he never recovered the arm within like surgery or anything of that sort. After he broke the arm, he just literally went ahead and just started working out like nothing ever happened. And now he's going into a fight with Merab, and Merab is not gonna play with that arm, man. If you think Merab is not gonna take you in the clinch, grab that wrist and put you in wrist control, bend that arm back and forth, you're crazy. If you think Merab is not going to rust you 80 million times, and you're not going to use that arm to try to bounce back up from tough takedown attempts, you're absolutely ridiculous. If you think Merab is not going to kick that shoulder blade into a million pieces, you're absolutely crazy, Umar. So Umar going into this fight, I'm scared for him. Now, shifting back to Islam. Islam is suffering an injury. I'm forgetting what injury it is, but he is suffering a little bit of an injury. But one thing I can guarantee Islam is going to do, he's going to show up, because I've seen him do it numerous of times. He's showing up with a staph infection. I believe it was against Dustin Poirier or Justin Gaethje. Showed up with that staph infection. Against Volkanovski in high altitude going into Australia, everything against them, went ahead and took care of business. So I know in these spots, he is ready to go ahead and take care of business. And when you look at Arman Tsarukyan, I feel like he's not hungry enough. Now, I just recently seen a quote of him saying something like he doesn't look at MMA to be as like 100% of his life. And to be honest, that's not something I want to hear. If you're going to get to Islam Makhachev, it better be 1,000% of your life. And that's something that wasn't too damning for me to hear. And that reason alone shows that this dude isn't hungry enough. He's very, very talented, but that hunger factor, is he going to go ahead and get to that next gear to try to beat Islam? I just don't see it happening, man. So I have Islam taking care of business against Arman Tsarukyan, if I'm being honest with you guys. And that's at the bottom of it, man. Now, if we're going to go ahead and shift right back to Merab versus Umar, and for the last time, I'm doing a shift. But if we're shifting back to that, man, let's go ahead and really talk about it. Now, I have a question for you guys, man. And I need you guys to answer this question honestly for me, man. What is Umar Nurmagomedov's path to victory? What does he do to win this fight against Merab? Now, people are saying that he is a better striker than Merab. He is a cleaner striker than Merab, but a better striker? I just don't know if I want to go there just yet. So what is Umar Nurmagomedov's path to victory? Is he going to win by throwing a bevy of leg kicks and then open him up with a head kick? Is he going to go ahead and work the body? What is his path to victory? Using the wrestling? Because I don't see him doing a lot of that against against Merab that's going to put on constant pressure. So I'm trying to think to myself, how in the hell does this dude, Umar, wins this fight? Now, and another thing that went ahead, and it crossed my mind, I looked at the size difference between these two dudes, man. Call me crazy, but I feel like Merab looks, he looks significantly bigger than Umar. I feel like Umar looks like a little guy compared to Merab. Call me crazy when I say that. Now, I know Umar's a little bit taller. I know that, but Merab just looks a little bit thicker. No diddy when I say that, but he just looks a little thicker, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like going into this fight, he is the bigger guy. But call me crazy, man. Granted, looking at it from Merab's point of view, now if Umar does stop the takedown, it can be a hellish night for Merab. But after hearing that the arm is messed up, I feel like it's not going to be a hellish night for Merab. Even if the first 2 rounds, Merab managed to not get a takedown at all on Umar, I feel like between the 3rd, 4th, and 5th, he's able to go ahead and inflict his game plan and starts to go ahead and put on some damage. Well, damage might be an overstatement with Merab. He is going to control the fight with Umar. And that's how I see the fight going. All in all, guys, you know the drill. I don't got to tell you to. Like the video, subscribe, man. Fetty, it's your boy Fetty MMA, and I'm out.